Hello, I'm Mike Davis, and you're watching the Retirement Expert Show, brought to you by Gilbert Advanced Asset Management. The benefits of diversity in a portfolio have long been the mantra of most financial advisors. But with nearly every asset class brought to its knees, many people are resistant to staying in the equity markets, let alone stepping up their investments in a bid to further diversify. When we think of investing retirement assets, usually the standard asset classes come to mind, like large stocks, small stocks, international equities, and bonds as prescribed by the modern portfolio theory. Considered the standard of investment theory for over 50 years, it has come under increasing pressure over the last 10 years. As such, other asset classes are being used to reach for more diversity. For several years, we at Gilbert Advanced Asset Management have been using asset classes like commodities, real estate, gold, and others. But one asset class you may not have considered is called human capital. Human capital is simply creating an income, usually through part-time work, to offset the effects of withdrawing retirement assets. And it has some non-financial benefits as well. You see, the traditional model of retirement was you learned during one period of time when you were young, you fell in love, and it was supposed to last a lifetime. Today, half of all marriages end in divorce, and 80% of divorcees remarry. You divided up the responsibilities, and it was very gender-specific. The men went to work and earned a living. The women managed the house, the kids, and domestic spending forever. And right before you died, you took a cruise and got a gold watch. That was the package. Traditionally, we have lived a very linear life plan, and the cycle looks something like this. With advances in health care, today's retiree receives a longevity bonus. Obviously, living longer will require more money, so what do we do with the extra time? Most people would agree that a few years of rest and relaxation after decades of hard work is a great idea. But 20 or 25 years of watching TV? How many of you have enough money right now to never work again? And equally important, how many of you think that you'd be fully satisfied, mentally and emotionally, if you only pursued recreation for the rest of your life? It sounds wonderful, but my own personal experiences with it were anything but. There are three preparations that are important to consider. First, what kind of shape do you want to be in physically? In the old days, it was simple. If you got sick, you died. Now you get sick and you could be kept alive for 25 years or more. Second, what kind of life do you want to be living? What's going to keep you interested and involved? What's going to make you feel satisfied with yourself when you're 75? And third, if you're going to live longer than people have lived in the past, how will you pay for that? Do you have enough to fund your extra longevity? Perhaps the answer is a break from traditional model of retirement and leverage our bonus as a contributor to retirement rather than an increasing demand from assets for more income over a longer period of time. Consider rotating between work and leisure, because staying active in your latter years can keep us both healthier mentally and physically. Plus, we can reduce the amount of money withdrawn from retirement assets, which can increase our ability to leave an inheritance to children and increase the odds of having money for a spouse, who may outlive us. At some point, it may make sense to hang up that high-paying job you hate and take a low-paying job you love, funding the difference with retirement assets. Thank you for joining us on The Retirement Expert from Gilbert Advanced Asset Management. Join us every other Friday for more information about your retirement.
I'm very confident managing my own checkbook. I'm pretty confident managing people in the department where I work, but I'm not very comfortable managing my own investments.
Gilbert Advanced Asset Management, specializing in retirement income management and wealth preservation. Call 423-282-8840